Hey guys, welcome back to Vida Reptilia. Today we're going to show you guys how to set up a leopard gecko tank. This is going to be a simple and basic way to set up your enclosure along with all the essentials. It has been a while since we made a tutorial, so hope you guys enjoy and learn something new from this video. So the minimum tank you will need for your gecko to have enough space to roam around is a 20-gallon long or 30 by 12 by 12. This tank was used previously for our two turtles, Tony and Tiny, so an aquarium tank will work just fine, but if you can, we suggest you get a Zoomed or Exoterra terrarium with the front opening.
So the first thing you're going to want to put on your tank is the heat mat. This is the Zoomed small size, I think, or medium. And you're gonna want to put it on one side of the tank, either on the left or the right. That way one side is hotter than the other side. It creates like a gradient. So this is the hot side, and then as you go down this way, it'll get colder. We'll see Jasper basking over here a lot. And then when he wants to cool down, he'll go to like his cold hide that we keep on this side. So now Nanette's putting the substrate in. We just use paper towels because it's the easiest, the cleanest way for us. We think it looks clean. Some people don't like how it looks, but we like the simple look.
Some alternative substrates would be reptile carpet, sand mat, newspapers, even a reptile soil mix if you're going bioactive. Of course, there will be pros and cons when using different substrates. Just make sure to do your own research aside from this video and see what works best for your gecko.
The cool thing you're gonna notice about leopard geckos is they pick a spot in the tank and they always just poop in the same spot. So that's kind of nice. It makes it easy to clean and stuff like that.
You're going to need a digital thermometer and hygrometer in order to read the humidity and temperature in your tank. Leopard geckos enjoy a warm and dry environment, so just make sure to keep the humidity at 30 to 40%. Simply place the humidity probe on the cold side and the heat probe on the hot side of your tank. This here is an Exoterra thermostat. This helps control and maintain the proper temperatures in your enclosure by preventing the heat mat from overheating or undercooling. After you set the thermostat probe on top of the heat mat next to the heat probe, you'll want to plug the heat mat to the thermostat itself. Then plug the thermostat to the wall or outlet. Behind here is where you set the desired temperature for your enclosure. The red LED light will turn on to indicate that the thermostat is activated and turn off once the desired temperature has been met. So it's important to have both a digital thermometer and a thermostat.
Alright, next we're gonna get into the hides that you're gonna need for a leopard gecko. And you can go get stuff you'll see at the reptile or the pet stores, stuff like this. We had this in Tiny's tank for a while. This was Tony's and Tiny's from way back when we first got into all this and when we first got Tony. This was Tony's basking area, believe it or not, his first one, this tiny thing. Tony's bigger than this now. And then there's stuff like this, cheap stuff at the reptile stores. You can even make stuff at home. This is like a paper towel roll, we just cut it in half. Stuff like that, just to give them places to hide, and it actually stresses them out when they don't have somewhere where they could get away. So to break these down a little more, you need 3 different types of hides in your tank. We use this one as our cold, it's like a cold hide, so we keep this on the left side, away from the heat mat. These 3, we kind of just put them throughout the tank, all around in the middle on the hot side, so there's stuff that he has to choose from. And then this one is the humid hide. This one's really important. You want to put something that can retain moisture in here. We just stuff some of the paper towels in there and spray it down, mist it, and we keep it more towards the hot side, and that's our humid hide right there. And what that does is just a spot where your leopard gecko can go to get more humidity. It helps them while they're shedding. It's really important to have all of these so that you give your leopard gecko some options, and it's important they have a cool spot, a warm spot, and a humid spot in their tank where they can hide and feel secure. All right, next I'm gonna get into the dishes you're gonna need for your leopard gecko. This is our water bowl. It's kind of white because the water evaporates and it stains. And then this is the food dish. We put his bugs on here and we cover him in calcium. Yeah, you're gonna need a water bowl and a feeding dish, and that's pretty much it. You can do like DIY stuff, some Tupperware or like lids to something that you have around the house. Anything works, but we went with these reptile rock looking ones. And the last thing you're gonna need for your tank are some decorations, just plants, pieces of wood, stuff to fill up the space. Again, you don't want your leopard gecko to be stressed out. They're cave dwellers, so they like to hide during the day. So just giving them a lot of stuff to hide behind is good. We also like to give Jasper different levels to kind of climb, and we try to sometimes put his bugs up the wood and have him work for his food and stuff like that. So if you give them a little bit of elevation, I'm sure they'll use it. It's worth giving them a little stuff to climb up and switch it up a little bit. We do real plants and fake plants. We do both. We just like a combination. These I just got from my job. I do landscaping, so I just took some wood home. And this one we got at Pet Planet. If you want to go watch our last video that we put up, my boy Sean, we got this at his shop. But yeah, all good stuff. Wood, cork, fake plants, real plants, it all works good. Your leopard gecko is gonna use it. They're gonna appreciate it. So hook them up.
So here I'm just placing all the hides accordingly. We got the hide on the cool side, humid hide on the warm side, and then our hides for the hot side. Now I'm just making sure my digital thermometer is intact, and then adding a mixture of real and fake plants to provide more privacy and life to the tank. Now I'm just adding some bark and driftwood for elevation and making the tank look nice. Lastly, we're adding our feeding dish and water bowl. Fill the water bowl and add RepiSafe. Then add a bit of calcium in the feeding dish. And after that, you're all done. Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope it was helpful for you guys. If it was, please give us a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. And if it wasn't, or if you missed something, please comment down below so we can adjust accordingly. Thanks again for all the subscribers and viewers. Until next time, deuces.